Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing 21 Pilots again. The song is called Migraine, and I'm so excited for this because 21 Pilots are like...
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
And that's just what they're like. You never know exactly what you're going to get with this band, and that, that makes me more excited to see what they come up with. And, enough talking, let's go, let's see what this is about. But it's called Migraine, it's probably about an headache, but, let's have a go.
Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone.
Okay.
I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways. Thank God it's Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorms, clouds, snow, and a slight drizzle. Whether it's the weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head.
Oh, right, so he's I don't know if he's talking this in a physical state or a mental state, because he was talking about, how the migraine works in your head and it goes up and down. And then he starts talking about his Sunday's his suicidal day. So maybe that's his thoughts. It could mean both. It might be. And then he says something about sometimes it might be better to be dead than have this migraine in my head. So, it's I think could be a double meaning there.
Weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said what the headache represents. It's me defending in suspense. It's me suspended in a defenseless test, being tested by a ruthless examiner that's represented best by my depressing thoughts. I do not have writer's block. My reader just hates the clock. It will not let me sleep. I get so sleep when I'm dead, and sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head.
Oh, I love the way these guys make music. And, it's so original. And he's talking about, it's all about his thoughts. He said it in that part of the song then. But the way he went to press in my head, I've never heard that in a song before. It's just, these guys are just fucking cool.
Me sleep, I get so sleep when I'm dead, and sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. Pardon me for yelling, I'm telling you, green gardens are not what's growing in my psyche. It's a different me, a difficult to beast, a feasting umber down trees. Freeze frame, please let me paint a mental picture portrait, something you won't forget. It's all about my forehead and how it is a torque that holds back contents that make Pandora's box contents look non-violent behind.
Oh, these they're brilliant. He's talking about he puts a face on to mask what he's really feeling. And he's this song's brilliant, and like it's like every single song's been different. Every single song is unlike anything I've ever heard. It's there's like a little dash of Eminem in places in this song. The way he used to do it in his older songs, if you like, where like he'd say little things in between the verses and whatever. It's cool as shit.
Holds back contents that make Pandora's box contents look non-violent. Behind my eyelids are islands of violence. My mind shipwrecked, this is the only land my mind could find. I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal waves, suicidal crazed lions. They're trying to eat me, blood running down the chin. And I know that I can fight, or I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind.
Yes. Sometimes to stay alive, you've got to kill your mind, which means you've got to try and beat these horrible thoughts that you have in your head, these suicidal thoughts, these depressional thoughts, these thoughts that get you down. It's like, but they also these thoughts make really good artists. and really good singers and really good music. So, you know, that's the only positive I can take from people who sing about depression and stuff. But, you know, these guys are amazing.
Down the chin, and I know that I can fight her, I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind. Am I the only one I know, waging my wars behind my face and above my throat? Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone.
He just wants a day to himself without his brain going into overdrive. He wants to have a day where nothing is mithering inside his head. He doesn't want the migraine, he doesn't want the headache, he doesn't want the depression, he doesn't want the thoughts, the shadows talking to him, which is what he said earlier. You know, it's a shame for people like this. But again, like I said, these sort of people sing about real shit, and it makes for good music, which is unfortunate because of the way it's made, because of what they have to sing about, if you like. But I mean, these guys are blowing me away. I think it's only the third song I've checked out as well.
Say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. Am I the only one I know, waging my wars behind my face and above my throne? Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. We've made it this far. We've made it this far.
Wow. Oh, there's a bit more at the end. I was just playing out. These guys are so talented. They are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna check the meaning, even though I think it is, you know, this guy sings exactly how it is, a bit like NF does, and some people have said to me that the crossover, if you like, the comparisons between them, because they sing about the same sort of stuff, but in like obviously in slightly different genres. So Tyler out of the band has spoken in his analysis, and he expresses that the migraine itself is a metaphor, which is what I said before. I didn't actually say metaphor, but I thought it was. He explains that a headache in general isn't necessarily the problem. He explains a migraine is an alarm that is triggered whenever something is wrong in your head. He goes on to explain that this song literally is a migraine alarm to let the listener know that something is wrong in the world. Tyler himself even says that he is not positive what the problem is, but he knows there is a problem there. So, you know, it's about the thoughts again, and the voices in his head, and, you know, depression, anxiety, whatever he is actually suffering with. But that, like I say, does make for good music, which I said before, was unfortunate. But I mean, us as listeners, you know, we just, some of us just listen to it and go back to our lives. For some people, it's very, very real, and you know, it's a shitty situation for some people. But you know, that if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon, then the link is down below. Thanks for watching us. See you on the next one.